Origami in the Garden is a collection of sculptural work by Kevin Box and his collaborators, one of which is me. I've been working with Kevin for about 10 years. Many of our collaborations involve bringing my designs into this artistic vision that Kevin has established, and then using his skill both in envisioning the finished piece and in translating the origami paper into bronze, steel, and aluminum for display in this garden. Origami is beautiful, but origami folded from paper is very delicate and fragile. We can't get it wet. We can't even handle it. And so if we want to make origami tangible to someone, we need to find some other way of doing so. By working with Kevin, by translating origami into sculpture, it's metal, it's robust, it can go outside, so we can now put origami into a context of a beautiful garden, and we can also make it accessible. People can walk up to it, can touch it, can feel it. So I taught two workshops here. The first exploring the more artistic side of origami. It was a workshop where I taught people the technique of wet folding, which was developed back in the 1950s by a great Japanese artist and is now very commonly used in the world of origami and was used for a lot of the sculptures that are here at the garden. So that's on the art side. And then to exercise the other half of people's brains, I taught a more mathematical and geometric class on modular origami and polyhedra, geometric shapes that can be made by origami by folding sheets of paper into little units that then get locked together into a larger whole. Origami is an ancient Japanese art, but its modern incarnation has expanded it and used it to create objects of tremendous beauty. One of the side effects of developing this art was we developed ways of applying folding to solving real-world problems. And so people working in the field of origami engineering have developed medical devices, used it to design airbags. In areas like space and medicine and engineering, we find that origami does more than just create beauty. It can actually save a life. Working with Kevin on the sculptures that went into this exhibition added another facet to my exploration of this world of origami. Origami is incredibly diverse, has many genres, and I really like moving among different genres. But by exploring the sculptural forms and making origami that is designed to be translated into metal sculpture has allowed me to, in some ways, break the rules that I thought had been rules. Turns out they're not really rules, meaning to allow what seem to be imperfections in a paper object turn out to add character, add realism to the sculptural form. And that was something I learned from Kevin. I would fold something and I'd try to make it as pristine as possible. And then when he started working with it, because we both went hands-on on these pieces, he would wrench it around or change the shapes, add asymmetry, add even wrinkles. And at first I thought, wait, no. And then I realized what he was doing would ultimately add beauty and character to the resulting sculpture. I've been folding origami since the age of 6, so pretty much my whole life. I never really thought it'd be a career, so I was also interested in math and science, and I pursued that in college. I studied electrical engineering and then got my PhD in applied physics, studying lasers and optoelectronics. And that's also what I did professionally for about 15 years, research and development in lasers. But throughout that whole period, I was pursuing origami very passionately, very avidly. And so much so that in 2001, I decided to let origami take over. And I left the world of lasers and optics to focus entirely on the world of origami. That's what I've been doing the last 16 years. It worked out to be successfully, and I've been having a wonderful time at it. It's been professionally successful, and so I'll probably do that the rest of my life.
Visit pioneer.org/postcards to catch up on missed episodes and to find out more about your favorite segments. Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropy, Mark and Margaret Yackel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. The Lake Region Arts Council's Arts Calendar, an arts and cultural heritage funded digital calendar showcasing upcoming art events and opportunities for artists in West Central Minnesota. On the web at lrac4calendar.org.